Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of P.O. Vincent here on the Review of the Nerds channel. I've done several videos on the upcoming 2017 Power Rangers film, including one of them being a look at the new Zords through the character posters. Well, now we can have an even better look because the toy line is out, so let's see what these new Zords look like. Okay then. Alright, well, they're different, but let's take a look at them individually. Okay, so first we're going to start off with the TRex Sword. As you can see, they're definitely pushing forward for this very alien look. I mean, it does look like a dinosaur, but it doesn't look like a dinosaur from Earth. And actually, when I take a look at it, you know what? It reminds me of the Dino Riders. Remember those? Those toys in the cartoon? Dinosaurs just equipped with, like, guns and cannons and stuff? Yeah, I mean, let's check this out. On its back, we have some kind of cannon mounted there, and look like they've completely replaced the arms with more cannons or some kind of guns. And yes, if we take a look at the head here, it has some kind of blue glowy piece, possibly, which may be a consistent theme, as we do have glue glowing areas on the Rangers' outfits. So, overall, not bad looking. A little concerned about the abundance of firepower on this thing, but, yeah, it's okay. Let's keep going. So next we come to the Pink Ranger's Pterodactyl Zord, which may be my favorite out of the five. I think I just like how it kind of looks like just they took a jet fighter, crossed it with a pterodactyl body frame, and boom, there you go. Yeah, it looks pretty cool to me. If we take a look at the wings here, we see that they're lined with possible lasers or missiles, not too sure. But once again, it shows a focus on firepower with these new Zords. Also, down here in the corner, is this a putty? Is that what the putties are going to look like in the movie? I don't know. But either way, I kind of like this one a lot. So, yeah, cool with me. Next, we have the Yellow Ranger Saber-Tooth Tiger Zord. It looks pretty good to me. I don't know what it is about it, but it reads a little more mutated dog than feline to me. The head here is pretty good. I can see the saber-tooth fangs underneath there. They look more like claws. That's fine, as long as you got the fangs in there. You also got these guns on the side, which it didn't have in the original show, but that's okay. And on top, we do have this huge double-barrel cannon. That makes me question how quick and agile this thing could be, considering cats are supposed to be that way. Overall, not bad, so it gets a thumbs up from me. And we have the Black Ranger's Mastodon Zord, which I'm just going to come right out and say it. Worst looking one of the bunch. Worst looking one. I really hope this is not how it's going to look in the movie. I mean, let's look at this. What's with the multiple legs? Mastodons only have 4 legs. This thing is going to have 8? Why? And let's look at the face. Does anything about this head say elephant-like to you? I mean, the trunk, maybe, but then the tusks, no. And once again, they appear to be guns. Yeah, overall, this thing looks like a damn insect. It looks nothing like a mastodon, nothing elephant-like about it. And, you know, from here, let's just bleed into the Triceratops Zord, because it suffers from a similar issue. Why the multiple legs? It doesn't make it look like a Triceratops. The head, yes, because you can tell, like, it's got, like, the Triceratops horns and whatnot, so there it's fine. But it looks like a Triceratops mixed with an insect. So, yeah, I got big issues with this. Mastodon, worst. Triceratops, not as bad as a Mastodon, it just suffers from the fact that it shares that design flaw. What the hell? And finally, we come to how the Megazord is going to look. Now, this toy was revealed a while ago, but I've been busy with work and stuff. So, hey, I want to check out what this big robot's going to look like. So, here we go. Huh. What the hell is this? Okay, if I'm being honest, I actually think it looks pretty cool. Like, oh, wow, okay, this could be a guy in a suit or a giant robot, and really like the design. It looks like a cross between Gypsy Danger and Max Steel. Now, what's the issue there? Well, it doesn't look like the Megazord. It looks nothing like the original Megazord. Hell, the original Megazord didn't have wings. I'm kind of okay with the wings, just because if you're going to fight an intergalactic space witch with an army of monsters, you want as many options at your disposal as possible. But yeah, I mean, also this version we're seeing here was apparently some kind of, not the deluxe version of the toy, or at least not the finished product. Here we have what most people are viewing as the finished product, and you can kind of see that it's definitely Megazord-esque elements to it. For one, we can see all the colors of the different Rangers, and that is something that's very important. It makes it a little more recognizable. We see that the Mastodon, the Triceratops, forms the legs. The saber-toothed tiger forms, I guess, the abs and collarbone area. T-Rex forms the upper body and arms, and the Pterodactyl forming the wings here. So when we compare these two side by side, yeah, I mean that's good. It's a problem with a lot of fans that I've seen complain online, and I can't blame them. It just doesn't resemble the original Megazord enough. I understand that they probably didn't want to go for that boxy robot look that a lot of old school robots have, but that's the thing about the original Megazord. It was awesome looking. It did have that classic, iconic, big, brawny robot look to it, and I think that's what made it most memorable. Even with other Megazords coming out in later seasons that were supposedly more powerful or whatever, people just got attached to the original one because it just was classic looking. I can completely understand them wanting to give their own style to this new version of Power Rangers. I mean, you got to if you want to be successful. But especially with the Zord design, they seem to have gone too far in some areas. So anyway, guys, those are my thoughts. Some of the issues I had with the Zords, from what I could see in the character posters, have been confirmed or just at least grown. I'm really hoping these things don't suck in the movie. I mean, at the end of the day, we can only actually still judge them from what we see in the movie, because these are just toys, and they may not be up to par with how they are presented in the film. Nonetheless, even if it does turn out that they suck in the movie, or even worse, the whole movie sucks, guys, we still have the original Power Rangers go back and fill that nostalgic void in our hearts. Because the original Zords, original Megazord, will always be awesome. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please check out my other videos on the upcoming movie, and subscribe to our channel here at Review of the Nerds. Until next time, may the power protect you.